You know, I don't know how old the guy is, but I know that they're very good in their own right, playing a very solid Wolf. And I kind of like the way he approaches Wolf as well, kind of understanding kind of the spacing of the claws that Wolf has. Plays kind of Swordy-esque, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then if you give him a chance, you know, you get killed quite easily with the back airs. He loves the back air, you know, and I can understand why. So.
I don't know what it's with the young guns and playing Wolf. It's like Dany, Ouch, kind of hopping onto the scene in terms of players, and even Jackal to a degree back when he was on the come up. Just kind of hopping in, being like, oh, where did these Wolf players come from? And just blowing people up. I feel like Wolf is a character that like people definitely know is really good.
Yeah.
But hasn't necessarily always gotten the results that we know he can get, right? And
yeah, for sure.
I feel like every now and again we see Ouch beat someone like Mia and then like also get like 48. So it's like at the tournament the next day. So I feel like it's definitely a character that can make it happen, but in terms of like Ultimate being a game where consistency is king, I don't know if Wolf is the most consistent character in the game.
No, I agree with you. I think people always say that Wolf is a great character, but, you know, it's not exactly, you know, one of the best characters, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he does have these issues sometimes where sometimes he can just die at very early percents. They can be quite explosive, but also he can kill you sometimes. But I feel like Wolves, you know, have to rely on straight hits, you know what I mean? You have loads of setups you can kind of rely on, the back that you can rely on. You know, Wolf does have that, but not exactly the early because these other better characters.
Yeah, unless you get like the fabled like landing fair that you're looking for. Yeah, you're not gonna be killing too early and kind of need that straight hit. And I do want to let you guys know this has not been a button warmer, but we are a minute 20 into this match, and Dany has been doing a really good job of keeping Wrath at bay.
Yeah,
I think that's something that Wolf is so solid at if you play that kind of swordy style like you're talking about.
Yeah. I was going to say, I was going to keep a secret with the chat. I was going to say, like, I thought it was the button one. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a button check.
30 seconds, I thought it was too. I saw the lasers coming out, and I was like, all right, this is real.
But I think having kind of a transcending projectile with Wolf's laser, right, can help against Sonic now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. You just have to be careful because side B obviously has the iframes on startup, so if you laser and kind of get caught out lacking, definitely Wrath will punish you for that, but Dany seems more than aware and is only doing it when the spin dash has kind of been committed to, and honestly has really not committed to any sort of approach other than kind of burst options like that every now and again, and taking the first stock, looking very, very clean.
Yeah, game one kind of started kind of slow, and you know, it all comes down to like, he took that first stock. It was actually Dany with the up tilt. And on free, there's the homing attack from the ledge. Wow. Has to be outside of the range for that.
We were talking about this when Wrath was playing yesterday, but Sonic is actually like not good at breaking campers.
Right.
Like he's not good at breaking the zone. He's not super good at approaching with like clean mix-ups, which is why he often relies on the camping game to get the lead and force you to approach him where that's where he's comfortable.
Yeah.
But because Dany's been able to put up this lead and been able to take the first stock, it's kind of forcing Wrath to approach and put himself in an uncomfortable position.
Well, I've always called Sonic kind of like a mid-range monster because like he's so fast that he can kind of react to just being outside your threat level range and then kind of just dashing in and claiming damage when he can. But Dany's doing a good job staying alive, being very sturdy in his approaches as well.
What are these air dodges? That's like the third one I've seen.
They're playing a different game now, that's all I'll say.
Rivals 2's here.
Okay, I'm liking Dany's approach to the game, is understanding, you know what, I don't want to be next to Sonic, you know what I mean? I want to be just outside so at least I can see him when he wants to run at me. I don't want to be next to him.
Absolutely. And I feel like this 80% is a great buffer again. You're willing to play the slow game, and with only 3.5 minutes left on the clock, this could very reasonably go to time if Wrath doesn't start engaging.
Okay.
This is huge.
Uh-oh. We're right back into it now.
All good, all good.
We're right back into it.
Turns out Sonic is a good character, and he does 50 damage off an open.
So that's what I mean, when Sonic does get his hits, he does a lot of damage. I've seen a couple of combos, and I've seen, you know, everyone sees Sonic on offline, online, either way, get these big damaging things, and they put you off stage, and then, you know, Sonic, one of the best edge guarders we've
run
seen.
up there.
Yeah, absolutely. That's all it takes.
I feel like, that's one of the things that is so strong about Sonic is when he does get that straight hit, he has very reliable combos into like 30, 40, 50%.
Yeah.
Wow, that didn't kill.
Nope. Staying alive.
The Bee Gees.
Okay, avoid the lasers and avoid the second one though. Now you're off stage. Has to go low. Good micro spacing from Dany, understanding the kind of threat range again.
Oh, that commitment not working out in his favor. And now scary spot off stage, but untechable off the back end.
We needed that.
Just missing that forward air's Wrath, and Dany maintaining this lead. That stock is huge.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think like Dany was starting to hold his breath a bit more because Wrath was coming back. You know, that was definitely a little bit of a breather. The X smash. The thing is smart right there, but it's a great two-frame move.
And Wrath actually had an opportunity to take the stock, but didn't think that weak neutral air would hit, so wasn't ready to go for the back air. Misses the grab as well. Dany, a couple of panic air dodges, but hasn't been punished too hard yet. And if I'm seeing 2 minutes left on the clock, I am disengaging. I am running away. Dany, a better person than me, I'll tell you that much.
Okay, Wrath.
With this damage on, I'm disengaging even more.
Taking damage now, even more.
All right, off stage.
Oh my God! I don't think anyone was ready for that though.
Wrath absolutely wasn't.
Okay, good mix. Springs past the ledge, let's say, with the back air.
Good mix up. What is he doing?
He wants to roll so badly. You're playing a different game. Yeah, again, that's Smash 4 days.
Lead dash.
Please.
Is it Smash 4 Mewtwo? He's back!
All the air dodges in the world, the R button getting spammed.
I am confused. This game is absolutely going to time, by the way. I feel like we could feel the vibe in the first minute.
Yeah.
But ever since Dany put 105% on and is in such a comfortable position, there's literally no reason for him to approach right now. And I don't mean to be like the degenerate commentator who's like, disengage, but like...
I mean, you said it yourself, they are going to disengage because, you know, why would
it's
you
optimal.
not?
Yeah. Why enter Sonic's comfort zone when you're able to completely win the game by just not being in it?
Yep, and I'm liking the laser softening Wrath's approach. Unsafe F tilt, probably gonna get up throw. Yep.
Yeah.
Spine's doing the work, and now, you know, you're 134% down, of course, but Sonic
Just
edge
don't
guarding
troll.
against
Just
the
don't
space.
troll. I mean, I feel like if you just disengage the platforms, there's no way for Wrath to do this.
Hug those platforms for your dear life.
Yeah, what do you don't even double jump. Like, don't risk getting caught. Like,
okay.
hold that shield, brother.
You
got
to put pressure on now.
Unless Wrath is able to find something truly miraculous in these last 10 seconds, Dany has done a masterclass job at beating Sonic and demonstrating exactly where the weaknesses are. This character is not unbeatable. I'm not even worried.
Okay. Good start for Dany, honestly.
I love it. Honestly, I love it. I played against Little Mac for 5 years. I love it.
You're good, but I'm better.
Even the win quote on that is
very ironic to Sonic as well. Yeah, that is kind of mean to Sonic.
Disrespectful after a timeout. You're good. So, I mean, that was really good in terms of like game plan, execution, everything went right, but it was all predicated on Dany being able to take that first stop. So we're gonna have to see if that is replicable in this game too, just because if Wrath is able to put on a lot of damage and kill Wolf at any sort of like early percent, that entire game plan goes out the window.
Yeah, it kind of falls to bits. So we're going to see if we can see that now. You know, is Dany going to take the same approach? Can Wrath change it up if he does? Or, you know, we're going to see something different. Same stage, of course. PS2 work, doing its magic. And yeah, Dany is definitely saying, you know what, bro? I'm going to disengage. You know, Nelson's right. I'm going to listen to her right now. She's speaking facts.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hear me over the crowd mic.
He probably looked at his notes like, oh, Nurse is right. Let me scrap my notes.
Yeah. Let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. Air dodge caught, though, by Wrath.
You're off stage.
A couple of panic options by Dany, and is going to get back, thankfully.
Flash save in the day. Wow, okay, we've got to mix up the spring. I like that. A little bit of gymnastics in the building.
Sonic has definitely got movement options. Sonic can get around. I think there's some unique stuff that you can do, especially, you know, Spin Dash has so many options out of it, but also with the spring and kind of resetting off the back of that.
Okay, this jab. Yep, jab 3 as well. Commit to it. Oh, the Wolf Flash. I think he tried to space around it. We saw a little bit of micro steps from Wrath, but didn't do too much.
Unfortunately, walking not as strong as maybe it could be.
Okay, sweet spot there. Sending to the skies, but not too much. Still a little bit of a lead in Wrath's favor, but again, these lasers softening that approach, forcing you into the air, and that's where Wolf likes these air-to-air trades. He's got these big normals.
Yeah, this deficit actually isn't so bad so long as Dany doesn't lose the stock, and he doesn't!
The Fabled. You talked about it.
Yeah.
The Fabled.
And God smiled down upon him with that forward air at the holy leg.
Somewhere Fox and Falco shaking their damn heads like, damn, another one?
76% on that back air. Give me 2 more. Wrath. And now finding himself in a similar position, 2 minutes already off the clock, and Dany is putting on a ton of additional percent. I'm scared.
I would, yeah, if I'm a Sonic fan, I would definitely be scared right now. You know, you're getting pressured a lot of the time. Dany feels super confident in his approaches, but okay,
Nice.
gets one back.
And this is so frustrating if you're Sonic, and it's a lot of the reason that people give Sonics in particular credit a lot of the time, because it is difficult to play to a degree, like this camping degree, when you're just kind of tit for tatting your opponent and not getting blown up by something like forward air back air, because that just ruins your day.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got it on the money. Obviously, you know, a lot of the time people say Sonic is so good, or top 1 or whatever they want to say, just because of when he has a lead, he is literally, you know, super hard to beat because he sets the pace of the game. But we haven't seen too much of Sonic actually being at deficit until today. You know what I mean? We're seeing Raph taking these losses, trying to understand how can he approach back. This is a good way though.
Ooh, goes high again. Wrath privy to it this time. Instant up B.
What's that nair off the ledge? You know what I mean? That lingering nair, sour spot does cover a lot. And it does confirm into a lot of areas. So Raph kind of benefit of that one for sure.
You can even F-smash off the back of it
At
the right percent.
For some reason.
All right, the pace slowed right back down. Wrath smelling blood in the water, knowing there's a way back into this game if he's able to find the second stock.
Okay, big dash attack, the big pun. What is the back air down the lasers again? At that far away kind of, you know, angle, I will be throwing the lasers out. It's up to you to avoid it.
And Dany also unwilling to give up center stage.
I respect it.
Playing around this platform, not committing at the ledge too much, and again, trying to force Wrath to approach, trying to force one of these Sonic options that isn't necessarily that good. Put deep off stage now. Wrath finding what that hit he needs. What's the option? Nice grab.
I haven't seen a spring off stage yet, which is kind of interesting to me, because usually you do that with spaces, but maybe he doesn't want to, obviously, you know, the Wolf to kind of up B through it, or side B through it,
Yeah, I
whatever.
think the Wolf's up B goes through it.
Opting forward there instead. That could have traded with the up B hitboxes.
Good enough.
Wolf's up B is quite big. There's a laser pushing you far away, has to air dodge.
Oh!
No F tilt though.
Yeah, just missing the timing on the forward tilt, and Wrath crawling his way back in. Was that nearly 100% deficit coming into this stock and ends up taking it first.
And now it's in Raph's favor.
We're back.
The position you don't want to be. Yeah, we're back. Never mind. Never mind.
Let's overreact more.
Okay.
Yeah, even stocks right now, and 2 minutes 30 left on the clock. This is definitely far from the comfortable position we saw Dany in at the end of the last game.
Double up air into the back, it hurts, man.
Yeah, this is when those small hits matter.
Yep.
Sonic is so good at finding 50% every time he needs it.
Okay, no aerial for you. Now we're seeing Dany approach a lot of time, taking damage his way back down.
You got 2 minutes, so there's time, right? There's no like urgent need. Like there's a minute left on the clock to start approaching and make something happen. 40% is typically an opening for a Wolf, so
Sure.
you're able to play it safe for the most part for at least another minute before you start having to panic.
Okay, you can see Dany's kind of double jumping in the air and kind of hoping they can get some sort of aerial, but it doesn't matter though. Oh, nearly, I saw it.
Yes, that would have stung.
He's owed for like 100 on these F smashes, but he'll get the one.
It's always the one that you need to, right? Just like game 5, close it out, always hits. Big damage on that neutral air. No punish on the up air either, but 100% now on Dany.
Good dash
No
attack
jump
to cover
either.
the landing. Yep, the back air on the platform. Where you going?
Okay.
0 for 101. You'll get it soon.
Count him
Oh, the sweet spot now though. Great game from Raph to understand. You know, he was definitely down in that second game as well, but having to claw his way back.
And we saw, you know, part of what is really good about playing that super slow style that Wrath does is the burst options are unexpected.
Sure.
Right? We saw run up forward air, run up grab a couple of times, just like almost even spaced 45 seconds apart, but it's hard to react to them with one, how fast Sonic is and how much you're trying to disengage yourself.
Yep.
So good stuff from Wrath to recognize, hey, like I gotta mix these in to make the comeback and get myself in a position to win, and really hitting on those.
Absolutely, you know, Raph definitely not down and out, but neither is Dany, man. Just has to go back to the same game plan. Back to the drawing board. You have to work something out. This little blue hedgehog is being an absolute thorn in the backside of Dany. You gotta work something out.
And it's PS2 gaming at Platfight. You know how it is.
I know how it is. Platfight for a different reason. Okay, there's the laser. Avoids it. Starting off slow yet again. All 3 games so far have started at a very slow pace.
It's all good. We're doing a game 3 button check.
Maybe we can get the air dodger sorted sooner or later.
I don't know what it is.
Double up air. Oh, the triple. Just into the single back air. 50% off the board, just like that, unanswered.
Yeah.
I'm untouchable so far.
We've seen that so consistently coming out of Wrath. You know, just finding the spin dash or finding the up air, being able to convert for so much damage.
This is what we were talking about with Wolf, right? He doesn't exactly have like these so many of these combos that you can kind of rely on. Again, usually opting for straight hits into these other things, whereas Sonic can be like, you know what, grab into this, and you're definitely at this 100%. Now you're off stage, and it's kind of the flow chart that kind of Raph follows, and it works super well. There's the forward air into the Wolf Bash for the damage. We're back to even though.
Yeah, I feel like Wolf's big hits, like the special ones, go a lot further than Sonic's tend to.
Sure.
But Sonic has that consistency in terms of if I hit you with spin dash, or I hit you with up air, or I hit you with nair, I'm gonna be getting 50. It doesn't matter.
Damn, got the parry, but just couldn't get too much of a benefit off that. Okay, spin dash is over him, why not?
Run
That's
a
jab
jab.
3, yeah. Always commit to jab 3, and oh my god, there's the one.
When you need it.
There's the
when
one.
you need it, we cashed in a big way in Raph.
That's all that matters.
Finally taking a lead in one of these first stocks.
Okay, the lingering there. Wow!
The tech.
You can't be missing text like that in winners finals, brother. I'm sorry. The claws will come out.
I mean, that's a gift for Wolf.
Sure.
Right? You
Festive
are
yet again.
absolutely going to be looking for that this season of giving. Dany looking to be the Grinch.
Taking a cover landing. Yeah, waits for the spring ending. Yep, nowhere you can go. Wolf got these big areas, man. He got disjoints too. He's low-key a little bit of a swordy. Unsafe home attack, as long as you avoid it, yeah, you can punish it quite heavily.
Yeah, probably could have got more than the F tilt actually if you committed to a grab or even
Probably.
a dash attack potentially. Oh, the instant back air into the air. I feel like Wolf has become like slightly less common. People forget how good the auto cancel back air is and just forcing you to approach. And
On this stage
respect.
as well, there's a reason why Wolves pick PS2 a lot of the time. You can get the perfect AC height from that platform actually. So
Oh, interesting.
yeah.
Oh, and catches the tag, looking extremely nice. I really like that. Throwing out the back air just in case and having enough time off the back of it to react to the roll and find the up tilt.
And we're seeing Dany actually be way more aggressive this game. Kind of understand, you know what, I got to put this game to bed.
Yeah, definitely. We've been going to these last stocks with like 2 minutes left on the clock. We got 4:09 right now.
Yeah.
Dany putting the gas on, trying to find stocks.
He has to, man. He's got to bring the game to wrap. You don't want to let him get too comfy. Maybe scare him a little bit. Okay, there's a laser up close. Get off me.
Back throw.
Now you're off stage yet again. That's what the one spring, but it doesn't really hit its mark right there.
Yeah, no commitment. And just missing the forward air as well.
A lot of
Potentially
shield
could've
stuff
got
on
a
that
little
Wolf
bit more.
flash. Yeah.
That didn't kill. Side B, trying to get him back once again. Raph trying to find these back airs at the ledge. Only 15%, so you're not too mad, but I mean, Sonic again, like Wolf to a degree, needs to find either a spin dash or a straight hit. And once you get to this high, the spin dashes stop working so reliably.
Doesn't roll in for the nair yet. Dany was chasing
no.
it. There's the back air though. Goes
That's
out
jump
deep.
used as well.
Okay. Bit of a mix right there. Landing there too, but
I like
no forward
that.
air.
The drift away from Dany. So good to get backstage knowing that forward air was coming.
Back to the ledge,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And another F tilt hero coming out.
That up tilt was in the air.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
Okay, strong there. I like that. Just stop the approach.
Goes to the dash attack punish
This
once
is
again. And
damage.
Wrath, 40%, old reliable.
Yep. Again, something you can rely on. Another catching these aerials. No landing on that platform.
Really nice grab on the neutral get up. Does he got it?
The two? Okay.
Not quite, not quite. Oh, I really like that, Dany. Recovering to the platform with that side B. Wrath forced up.
You can't challenge those aerials with your Sonic, man. Just not able to like that. Unless you got the back air. Otherwise, you move aerials
Is that
too
enough?
good. So is the F tilt
No,
surviving
no.
though. Even with the sweet spot claws.
Just missing the timing on the back air as well. Wrath, opportunities now, committing to the spin dashes.
Yeah, now these air to airs are in Dany's favor because they will explode.
Oh no. An up air might have actually potentially done it there. Wrath trying to find a back air.
Ooh, misses the
What?
grab! But only commits to the jab. That was the stock.
I mean, that grab was in his shield. The back air isn't enough! What is
surviving.
this game? Okay, whoosh.
Waits a little bit, but Dany pulls out the jump. Can't wait for too long. Got to be, patience might be a virtue, but sometimes you just got to get it going straight away. Dany's right there, claiming any type of aerial he can.
Well, commitments from Wrath on shield, but no grab.
The panic spring.
The panic. Get me out!
Immediately.
And this is any hit can do it. This will absolutely not go time. The weak hit on dash attack isn't going to be enough to close it out. The strong absolutely will be.
Now you gotta watch out for all of these wolves killing straight hits now, right? The down smash, the up tilt, F tilt.
Yeah, even the back throw is going to start killing at the correct position. That won't quite be enough.
Off stage though, what's the play?
The spring.
Straight to the ledge.
Oh, air dodges through the back air as well.
Clutch.
Good stuff from Dany. Keeping his space. The run up nair does it.
I think Wrath was kind of understanding that, you know, as long as Wolf players are at 100%, they're going to be spacing away with, like, you know, these fadeaway short hop nairs, fadeaway short hop back airs, just, you know, and the forward air as well. So if I can run up with Sonic speed and just quick, you know, nair sweet spot, you're out of there.
Yeah. And I think, you know, Dany was short hopping a lot in like neutral positions and just throwing out the nair. And I think Wrath realized, like, hey, I'm even willing to trade with the nair so long as I get my strong hit off.
I'm going
to get the kill here. So let me just find this hit really quick. And it is a risk, because if Dany had just been shielding there, that would have been the stock.
Yep.
And that's exhausting here, Dany.
Oh, it's
going
definitely
all
exhausting.
the way to the last minute on multiple games, and even a timeout on one of them, only to come out of that down 2-1.
I feel like this this set doesn't tell the whole story, man. Like the numbers, you know, you're saying 2-1 to Wrath, but it feels like Dany's got more than one game in his arsenal. You know what I mean? Just a little bit unfortunate when it matters, which, you know, this can be the nature of Wolf, as we said before.
Absolutely. And just, yeah, finding those last stocks is proving to be a little bit difficult, but Dany, a nice start, 71%. And you can tell he doesn't really want to go to time again. We saw in the first game, like, a full commitment to that, and like I said, a minute off the clock before there was even any engagement, and might be a bit of a return to that after getting the first combo, but it is difficult, even internally, just to convince yourself, like, okay, we're going to time in this game, let's see how it goes.
That's what I was saying when Wrath was at a young age doing that in Smash 4.
Yeah,
you know, to have that commitment, you know, is a skill in itself. So I can understand the mental stamina and strain on it as well, because it's very taxing. But still, Dany doing a good job so far. Great lead. Can he finish it? What?
Oh, don't die. Don't die. I actually like the idea, because Wrath is forced to air dodge there, you can put out a lingering hitbox, just missing the timing on it. What do we got?
Good trade.
No jump used.
Okay, the shield stun, only able to get a down to tap shield. No F smash, yep, still on the one only. That tally ratio looking awful.
All right, back to the neutral. Who commits first?
Game is clicking right now.
Absolutely.
Sonic can play that all day, man, look.
Yeah, the iframes on that spin dash are so good. And
Criminal.
I think people don't really understand how strong that is for Sonic's, like, actual threat level, right? If you took that away, instantly, anytime Sonic spin dashed, it would be so much easier to run up and hit him. But those couple iframes make it so much more difficult, either from projectiles or just run up hits.
Yeah, just having that little hop being, you know, so, you know, evasive as well. The back throw, okay. Now you're off stage once more. Can we get one straight hit? That's all I need. All Wolf needs as a nair, though. Needs a strong one.
He got back air. Didn't kill. Nice. Timing on the 2-frame. The F-tilt angle down is going to do the trick. And Wrath, once again, finding himself at a stock deficit. The forward air not quite enough to beat the side B. And every single neutral air is so meaty.
Okay. Oh, again, these grabs is not going Dany's favor, man. He's grabbing air at the moment. Okay, laser, yep, stop these, you know, approach from the horizontal side. Force you to go into the air, that's what he wants. He wants these aerial trades.
Yeah, it is so difficult to just commit to this style of neutral game, because truly it is Dany short hopping and Wrath a lot of the time dash dancing and trying to fake out some sort of spin dash approach to find a commitment from Dany, and it feels like a lot of the time one of them is having to commit, and that 50-50 is what's deciding who actually wins neutral.
For sure.
Oh,
wow. Great all out.
That's what you need.
Yes.
Right? Going up another stock makes this game so much more doable and puts that timeout strategy back online for Dany in a really easy way.
Uh-oh. Again, we're getting festive out here.
Yeah, and you can tell he's going for it. Waiting the full Angel platform time, wasting as much time as possible. You have to. When you know Wrath is so willing to not commit and so willing to just wait even until the very last minutes of the game, it's a mental check. Yep. It really, really is.
Now Wrath got to do some work now, you know. Jump put the boots on and oh no, hold on.
Jump online still.
Okay. Pulls out the up air. Wow, shade of 2019 right there. Lingering there, not enough. There's the grabs.
Oh, double up air, triple. We can get 4.
Yeah, smoking that air dodge.
72% now put on Wrath. Dany pushing these openings as far as possible. You don't get too many of them.
So I'll take the chances as they come. Let's double forward there. The laser too. I like that.
I thought the side B was coming out.
Can you imagine? Okay.
Air dodge away.
I like that.
Yeah, good enough. The most sensible air dodge we've seen so far.
Yo. Tell him, nurse.
sorry.
Okay, the parry on the first hit left tilt, but the second hit is there to save the day. Forward air not working. Okay, neither was a nair. Wolf's nair working at that time. Trying to get the back air, but maybe a bit too desperate for it. You're getting off stage now. You don't want to give Wrath a way in. You've got to close that door. There's a jab 3. Push him off stage once more.
Jump used, but ends up fast falling to go low. Wrath scouting that air dodge. Jump used, but unable to convert it into a stock. The forward air not going to be enough.
You definitely wanted back air instead, man. You wanted nair back air easy.
Definitely want to kill them. Deep off stage now, Wrath.
Oh, the surprise.
That's the classic. I feel like you have to expect it at a certain point, but I would love to see Dany, especially in situations like that where your stock is kind of on its last legs, just run off in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Even if you miss, you know, that stock was probably going to go pretty soon anyways,
Yeah.
and if you hit it, that's actually just the game.
It's a great reward. No punish from Dany, actually. Maybe not ready for how to punish the multi-hits on the shield.
I mean, a minute 46 left. Definitely doable if Dany wants to go to time. There's a way to disengage here. Wrath needs to be the one to approach, and catching the short hop is Dany. Going back to PS2 for Game 5 every single game here, and it's not changing anytime soon. But I feel like the crux of that game was that down smash at the ledge.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really good way to kind of start it off. Really caught him out and kind of made, again, Wrath, you know, be put back into the back of the seat of the car while, you know, while Dany was driving it up.
Yeah,
you know, making sure.
From the backseat to the trunk.
Absolutely, you know, he's making him have to climb that mountain more and more. And obviously, again, you're putting more mental strain on Wrath. Even if he's used to it, it's still good nonetheless. So great on Dany to kind of even it up. With that up tilt, like claiming that last stock, great anti-air. Kind of understanding when Wrath is kind of pressured back to the wall, he will be going for a lot of spins in the air.
Yep.
And up tilt is a great anti-air as well, kind of push you in the air. So
Yeah.
great option from Dany.
Good recognition, yeah, that Wrath is kind of trying to jump around his shield and
Yeah.
apply some of that pressure.
He does get a little bit
40%.
desperate, which I understand, you know, I would be too.
Yeah, in that position, it's not even desperate, you're just recognizing that you have to.
Sure.
Nice grab.
Okay, game 5 now, guys.
Just don't let it be the time it hits. No jump on Dany.
I thought you
Early
could make that,
commitment.
wow. Magna hand saving you.
All good. You've been playing around.
Oh,
No!
there's the 2! There's the 2! Finally!
And we're saying exactly when you need it is when it comes. And only 40 seconds burnt. Dany, now a mountain to climb in this game 5.
So demoralizing.
Oh,
You
absolutely.
put in all that work for 4 games and now at game 5 you get smacked like that?
It actually feels like you clocked into work
Yeah!
to get to this game 5. At the end of it, they're like, you actually didn't do a good job.
Yeah, we're actually giving you overtime.
Yeah.
No sick leave either, bro. You gotta handle this. This is festive season, man.
This is actually a reprimand.
Hospitality in December, awful time. Shout out to everyone that's doing that. Either way, Dany got to do something quick, man, because Wrath, again, no joke, is running away with it, so to speak. Okay,
Big
homing
jump
attack,
too.
more damage. There's the one there, like that. Oh, no down smash, gets the back hit instead.
I like it, though. You need something like that to get yourself back in the game. And
Sure.
Wrath is going to run away with this.
Okay, no lingering back F, use the neck, call out.
Nice.
Yep, the trade in Dany's favor. Can you get the stock, though? That's what we need. He's falling there, and back airs not really working out. They're trying to find the mark, but Sonic a little bit too slippery.
Yeah, like you said, it's so difficult. Dany's been leaning on Sonic's being, or sorry, Wrath being forced to approach for a ton of this set, and
Sure.
now being put in that position. You know, Wolf definitely able to approach, but Sonic in the comfort zone, and that back air is gonna almost put this one in the grave. Dany needs a miraculous comeback.
That might be bedtime, bro, for Wolf. I'm sorry. The big bad Wolf being put away. This little piggy somehow escaped. Okay, the up smash.
Even that's not enough.
Damn. And the homing attack actually keeping people by surprise. Getting Dany as well.
Live the sparks lie once again.
Hold on, has the air dodge? Okay, no F tilt.
I feel like Wolf is the character, like Wolf and Greninja are the two characters where the sparks lie just constantly.
They get lied to a lot.
I got trust issues off the back of playing Greninja, I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
Big opening. Sonic disengaging. Wrath, nice.
Wow. He did not want to get grabbed there.
These trades, though, are so difficult for Dany. Wrath, more than willing to put on a couple percent every time they engage.
Sure.
Makes it so much more difficult to come back. The meaty hit of the laser.
Yeah, okay. Just a bayonet. No forward air. No falling forward air either. Trying to get something to kind of takes that headshot down. Damn. It's tough.
I just looked over at your face and you're like, yeah.
It's just tough, man. Like, this position is where I feel like a lot of people will agree that Sonic could be or one of definitely the best characters in the game. Because how the hell do you approach this? You know?
Yeah.
How do you approach it safely? Is the question.
Wait. Wrath misses attack is how you approach it safely, Dany. An opportunity, and now, having taken that stock, we know how explosive Wolf can be.
Sure.
One forward air, one falling there at the right moment. And Dany's got a shot at this.
The R button was working too much for Dany and not enough for Wrath is what I'm realizing. You know, we're seeing all the air dodges in the world from Dany and no text from Wrath. So I don't know what the hell's going on.
There is a happy medium, I swear.
Where are the controller modders in the building? Please help our brothers out.
Help. And
Okay.
this is where being comfortable in this time, knowing you have 3 minutes left, is the key.
Yep.
Dany needs to find the right hit and needs to capitalize fully.
Oh, the 3.
Recognizing the fear, recognizing the hesitancy, and hadn't gone for that. All set. What a time to catch out. And Wrath headed to the grand finals of Platfight 2024.